Okay, so the question is, why are my spark plugs like wet with oil? One of the reasons can be, well, the main reason that I found in this car, this is a 2012 Ford Fusion SE, and the main reason that I found was because um, this thing is called a gasket, valve gasket cover, and like, you know, it's like a cover for the valves, the spark plugs and stuff like that. So I guess the outline, they have like an outline, it's like a rubber thing, and I guess it already went bad, so we need to replace it. And they also have like in the middle to cover the spark plugs, but since it went bad, now the oil is going into the spark plugs, and that's not good because we could have misfires, or you know, the car is not instantly turning on. So we have to fix that, just to, you know, to prevent bigger problems. So, you know, here we can see a little bit of oil, and if you see, this part is like, I guess this part when is more bad than the other part over there, so we need to fix that. So what I will do first is, you know, first of all, clean the area. So I'm gonna use like so I'm using an air gun with my air compressor to clean the top of the valve cover and around it. If you don't have an air gun, you don't have to do it, but if it's too dirty, then you might want to buy like compressed air at Walmart or something, because we don't want any of that dirt to get inside of the engine, which, you know, can damage it. Or so try to clean it as much as possible. So after you clean everything, now what I would do, what's next is we're going to start removing the spark plugs. So these are the spark plugs. We have 4 spark plugs. This is a V4. So we have 4 spark plugs, and we just need to unscrew these screws, and this is going to come out. This is the coil. This is gonna come out, and then we see the spark plug. In this car, I think this one, because this go like bad, I don't know why, but this one doesn't want to, like, when you are trying to screw it, this doesn't go out. So what I'm going to try to do is take these 3 out, and then remove the valve cover, and then pick it up and see if it goes up. But if it doesn't, then I don't know, I have to research what I'm going to do, or try to get this out. But I've been trying for a lot of time, and this one doesn't go out. And this part is like 80 bucks, so I don't want to waste that much money right now, so we'll see. So we grab the 8. Oh my god. And this is going to be for the coils, to remove the coils. Okay, so we are going to start unscrewing the bolts for the coils. So we unscrew the bolts, and before pulling out the coil, we unplug the coil. So, you know, just press down on the clip and pull it out. Make sure not to break it, so use both hands. And after we get it out, we can pull the coil up, and you know, here we see that it has a little bit of oil, and also we see the spark plug down there. And now we're going to do this procedure for all 4 of the coils. Just make sure to not break the little tabs, and you'll be good. After removing the coils, we are going to start disconnecting sensors in the engine. this sensor, we need to pull the purple thing out and then press it down and pull it out. So make sure to use both hands to prevent breaking it. So here we see how I'm doing it, and then I disconnected it. So now we move on to the next sensor, which is a temperature sensor. So this one has like a cover, so make sure to take that cover out and see where the clip is so that you can click on the tab. Okay, so here's the progress. Took this one out. This one you just like click here so that it goes away from the pipe, so it comes right out. This one I remove. I think I'm just gonna go like this, just because I don't want to disconnect anything else from over here, since it's gonna be a lot more work disconnecting this thing here, because it's gonna be on the way of my cover. So I'm going to disconnect it so that I don't have any problems. This is like right here. This one, that one right there doesn't matter because it's not in the way. So here I'm just inspecting the outline of the valve cover to see how many bolts it has and search for anything that might be on the way of the valve cover when I pull it out. You might need another person to hold the bunch of cables to the side while you pull the cover up. There are also some screws in the valve cover that there's just 2 screws like in the middle of the valve cover. So yeah, just search for anything that might be on the way or anything that you haven't disconnected, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so this one right here is an 8. So you remove it. This one was already loose, and these ones I think there's still 8s. So all the screws are 8s. So you're just gonna unscrew them. This shouldn't be like that much tight, but you go like this. So this, and here you're gonna use a longer one, so number 8 longer. Okay, so I just unscrewed the last one with number 8. I just needed, I don't know why this one is longer, but the other ones, oh, I think both of these are long. So you just number 8 long. These ones are short, but you can use the same one, just, you know. So right now I can just unscrew them with my hand. They should come right out. So this one. And just a little heads up, the bolts in the valve cover don't come out. Just make them loose and start pulling the cover up. They won't come out. They are stuck with the valve cover, so don't try to take them out with force or anything. They just make them loose, and then you start pulling the cover up. And yeah, just a side note. What you're gonna try to do is pick it up, but most of the times it's not just gonna pick up. You need to use like a screwdriver and go to the crevices over here and like trying to pick it up. Try to pick it up like this. You know, like you're gonna have to move it around with 2 hands. I cannot do it right now with 1 hand, but you're just gonna try to move it and try to remove it. Don't forget to unscrew these 2 in the middles, because I was trying to do it right now but it didn't come out, and now I see why. Okay, so we finally got it out. It was very stuck, but this is how it should look. These are your spark plugs right there. This is your oil. I think it's kind of full now, right? But I think it's because we used it recently, so it's a little warm but not hot, so that's good. So now what you want to do is you are going to scrape all the like the outline, but to the outside of the machine. So don't try to keep it as clean inside as you can. So all that junk to the outside, scrape it to the outside. Okay. So here we see the joints where we have to put sealant on. I bought a sealant that is oil resistant at AutoZone, like for $10, and also the gasket for like 30. And yeah, the sealant, that's what we have to put there in the joint. And now you know, keep cleaning all the outline to the outside of the engine. Okay, so I just removed one of the gaskets right here. This one it went with the cover, and now we're going to remove this one. So this one has basically like four gaskets. So the outline is one, then this is second, third, and fourth. So you just remove them carefully, just kind of wiggle it, and then it should come right out. You throw it to the trash, and if you want, you can like clean it with a towel. And yeah, so here I'm cleaning the cover again, brushing the dirt away from the inside. I don't want anything in the inside. And also my valve cover was pretty clean on the inside, so I didn't have to wash it with detergent or anything. But if yours looks like very dirty from the inside, then you should wash it with some water and detergent and leave it to dry. But here I'm just, you know, brushing the dirt away from the inside. And after this, then I'm ready to put the new gasket into the valve cover. So like mine, I found a rectangle, so I put it here, and so far I think it's fitting. So where you have those little things, should be like a bolt right there. So you just start to like put it in. Again, here we have that little rectangle. It goes into that rectangle. So you figure out this one should be easy. Just you just figure it out. So there we have it. I put everything in. It's nice and tight. Just, you know, double check that everything is put in right. Okay. And shouldn't go out, so you can flip it if you want. Now I'm gonna go to the next step, which is this 3. This is pretty simple too. So I'm going to put the middle first. So you grab it. This is pretty simple. You see that one is the only one that is different, so it's gonna go like this. And again, do the same thing. Just put it nice and tight to the inside. Okay, and now we're gonna do the same with the other 2. So now I did everything, looking nice and tight, and just double check. This shouldn't come out. So there. Okay. Okay. So double check again. Like Everything seems good. So now it's time to put it back into the car. Okay, so you're just gonna put a little bit right there in the joint. Put a little, so I'm gonna use this. I couldn't get this one to work, so I'm just gonna put it like this. So like this. Just gonna put a little bit like this. Remove the excess if you have excess. Just remove it. It's gonna be like this. So on every like joint you do that. I think we have another joint somewhere in the back over here. So again, I'm gonna take a little bit and put it, oh my god, put it right there. Right there. Then we look for another one, and I think that's it. It's just two for this car. And now we just screw in all the bolts and start putting everything together the way it was. I recommend you take pictures so that you can see how it was before, and you know where all the cables go, and try to put it like it was before. So that's pretty much it. We are done replacing the valve cover gasket. Thank you all for watching this video. Leave a like if this helped you, and hopefully I get more videos out soon.